Yeah, I'm a graffiti life artist working in Paris, and I write C, and I've been writing that name for about 15 years. But I like Paris very much. There's a lot of culture here, it's very rich. Yeah, very beautiful city too. Of course, the graffiti scene is one of my favourite in Europe. I try to be as unique as I can, and I think I take on influence from Paris graffiti as well. Oh, my idea for the piece is just really to do a straight letter piece like I normally would do, in the words of Concord C2. And normally I'll sketch a little bit first, but when I'm at the wall, I usually look at the sketch a little bit, and then the rest is a freestyle really. In Paris, it's really a graffiti playground. There are many places to paint. Normally I'm taking the train, I'm taking the RER. If I've got some time, I'll go out looking for spots, take some paint with me, and as soon as I see something from the train, I'll jump off, go out and paint it. The place we chose I like very much. It's a very quiet place, you can go there, you won't be disturbed, and if it rains that's okay too. It's just an abandoned old building. You've got the trains going by in the background. It's the perfect kind of atmosphere for painting a piece. For this piece I decided to try and do a Parisian skyline with a little picture of the Eiffel Tower and the outline of the buildings of Paris going across the top. I looked at the watch and the individual components, and I imagined the watch exploding with energy, so I drew a lot of little parts falling over the background in amongst the letters. Collaborating with Concord was nice. They were open-minded about letting me express myself and letting me do what I do, which is just pure graffiti, but with a Concord theme.
Hi, I'm Quio. I come from Milan. I'm a graffiti artist. I don't know if I'm an artist, I just like to make a graffiti. I come from south of Italy, but I'm working in Milan. I paint since I was 14, so 9 years ago. I started in my town, in the south of Italy, but we can say I'm focused on my own style when I came here in Milan. Second house. Maybe I spend more time here than in my really own house. I'm working on the sketch for the collaboration with Concord. The inspiration comes from to take the more known building in Milan and put in a different context, which is for breakfast time. So Torre Velasca became a coffee pot, Grattacielo Pirelli became a cookie, and the Duomo became a, never remember how to say in English, coffee cup. Some direction, because if you are completely free to do whatever you want, maybe you don't feel free, but you feel just lost. Sometimes it's really helpful to have a kind of topic. In this case, I think it works.
I guess people mostly know us as A&B.
I've lived in London for about 2 years now.
I've lived in London all my life.
I think London is an amazing city. There's so much kind of opportunity out there that you just don't get in other cities. Like, it's hard not to be inspired by just walking down the street. So much street art around, like there's so many good artists who live here and constantly produce work here.
There's a lot of local councils that are kind of embracing it a little bit more. Places like Brick Lane are just a kind of haven for street art.
At the moment we're just putting together ideas, kind of mixing our kind of traditional realistic style in with elements of the watch.
I think this is going to be quite a challenging piece. It's quite technical, isn't it? Like, me and A work really closely together. We've kind of developed a style where we're kind of in sync with each other.
I would say our in-house style is pretty photorealism and specifically portraits.
As a duo, that's probably what we're most known for.
I think me and B work really well as a team. Like, our ideas and styles kind of really complement each other.
It's quite a rare thing in graffiti to work as a duo. There's not many people that do it. I think people probably get too annoyed with other people. Like, graph's a very ego-driven pursuit. We always like to push ourselves further. Like, each painting that we do, we're kind of trying to beat the last painting that we painted, and it's always that constant goal for perfection. In the 90s there was a real specific London style where people were doing a lot of letter pieces with cracks and shines, and that was kind of what London became known for. I think over the past maybe 5 to 10 years that's kind of evolved into a lot more kind of just more wide variety of styles.
I'm really happy with this piece.
Yeah, I think it came out well.